The town was sleeping, the streetlights glowed. Another morning, another road. The kettle sang, the coffee steamed. Another day, another dream. Every morning at 5:30, the same old alarm would cry. Stephen rolled out of bed before sunrise and rubbed the sleep from his eyes. Pulled on his boots in the darkness, grabbed his lunch and keys. The cold wind coming off the coastline whispered through the trees. The same old road to the same old job, the same old factory gates, designing dreams for other people while his own would have to wait. A pocket full of blueprints, a head full of bigger plans, wondering if he'd spend his whole life building someone else's land. Everybody said, be patient. Everybody said, be smart. But every year that passed him by took another piece of heart. Then a voice inside kept asking, is this really all there is? This boring life won't bury me alive. I'm done watching all my dreams just pass me by. There's a road beyond this town and I'm finally gonna drive. No more waiting, no more waiting, no more compromise. This boring life finally feels alive. One Friday evening after work, he parked beside the sea, watched the sun sink behind the horizon, and thought about who he'd be. If fear had never stopped him, if doubt had never won, if he chased the things he dreamed about instead of always running from. The waves kept crashing on the shoreline like they had something to say. The world was bigger than the small town, and it wasn't too late. So he started making plans that very night. A second-hand bike, a tank full of fuel, a map with no destination, and nothing left to lose. This boring life won't bury me alive. I'm done watching all my dreams just pass me by. There's a road beyond this town and I'm finally gonna drive. No more waiting, no more waiting, no more compromise. This boring life finally feels alive. The mountains rose before him as the highway rolled away. Every mile felt like another chain breaking off that day. He met strangers with stories, he saw places he'd never known. And somewhere along the journey, he finally found his own. Then he laughed at the realization that hit him like the summer rain. Life was never boring, he'd just forgotten how to live it. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat. For years he wore those chains, not anymore. Not anymore. still sleeps, the street lights glow, but somewhere out there another road waits, and this time he's ready to go.